Ooh, okay. Look, I'm gonna decide to do a stream today, cause you already know it's Thanksgiving, guys. So obviously we know Thanksgiving doesn't start immediately, but until then, we're gonna be some entertainment. Until then,
So, you launched the Vox station into space. That probably took slightly more effort than dropping it on a town and killing a bunch of people. Give yourself a pat on the back.
thank you. I really worked hard on that, but we can do more. Hopefully, everybody's having a beautiful morning. Probably getting ready, prepped for the stuff for the big day. But we're gonna have a good time. So I'm excited. Mine's a little later today, so that means plenty of time to do this. Which also means more streaming. We ain't stopping. Holidays, what's that? Hold on. Uh, fine. Oh. Oh. You're sealed, that means... Oh no. Okay. Hmm.
Over here, Commander. Reckon I found something that might be useful later.
That's true. But I can't tell if it's safe or not. Oh. Yep, I can't tell if it's safe or not.
Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel.
Okay.
Who knows? Could come in handy.
You got good instincts. You should trust them more often. The inadvisable part gives me pause. We're trying to keep a low profile. Jeez, Niles, you're that eager to blow up something?
Just doing my part. But thanks for the vote of confidence, Commander. Let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime, see what I can come up with.
Yes, do that. The only reason we don't bring Niles is because why bring Niles when I have a healer that buffs? Oh my god, I forgot. I am so sorry.
In spite of substantial efforts to prolong his life, my father's condition continues to deteriorate, both physically and mentally. It has been difficult to observe. His latest effort would see him entombed within an automechanical body. I objected, of course, to my father becoming some chimera of machine and man, but was overruled. Now the Order informs me that, far from being a panacea, this attempt has exacted a toll on my father that is likely to finish what time and disease have already begun. I may soon be sovereign. And if that bears out, I will need to hide all of this. Burn all of my father's research into longevity. Seal his auto-mech body away at the factory. What grief I will inherit. What mess.
Yikes. Alright. Now that I'm pretty much halfly dead. That was it. One, three, two. But which switch was which number?
Let's see if we can't suss out which switch is which before we commit to guessing. Keen as I am to avoid another defibrillation. Maybe if we could peep the wiring.
Oh, got you. Oh, we still got more lore.
By my grandmother, I cannot abide the time this research into the rifts is taking. It has been years, and yet I am still absent, my wife and daughter. I am still half whole. The researchers swear it's possible to bring them back from the void. Perhaps those are only pretty lies intended to pacify me. But I trust Dr. Hurley to tell me the truth. I know the Consul wishes me to give up this obsession and focus on the war effort, but why should I? Am I not sovereign of Arcadia? Should my desires not take priority?
Hmm. That's 3. That's 2. That is 1. So, wait. So what's wrong with this? I guess we gotta finish it.
Well, I'll not lament a stroke of good fortune.
Does that seem a little off to you, Commander?
Maybe a little unprepared, but I think he's doing best. You know him better than I do. What do you think? I'm starting to think mental refresher scribbled ahead of his. Where do we go?
I think he's starting to worry me. That business with the curator. I'm glad Zeb stood down, but it was close. Never seen him so eager for bloodletting before. He's changed. Ain't sure for the better.
Hmm. You're fighting monsters. Sometimes you have to act monstrous yourself. He suffered a lot of loss. This is why agents like us, so good folks, don't have to resort to evil.
At least he has Audra. But losing the rest of his cell couldn't have been easy on him. Oh, maybe we ought to have listened to Audra and left that transport well enough alone. Well, no use stewing. We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple.
Yep.
What did you need, Commander?
Field tinkering of it.
All right, but we best do this quick.
Oh shoot! I can do it with him here. Ah, diabolical, diabolical. That is fantastic. Mini rockets. Mm. The thing is, I would need a helmet, right? And if I got a helmet, I would need the ability to have an extra holster. So, like, right? So let's check. Let's check. Okay, so our helmet, it does extra holster. Nice. I need to know, is there a helmet with 2 slots? And I would be switching the helmet I have 540. 555 is crazy base. But it has that on it. 570 is crazier. Mm. Let me see, let me see. $570. $570. Okay, more. $570. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this. Bop. Then we're gonna go over and exclude. Talk to me, talk to me. Get up, get up. Yo, you're not him. Where did he go? Talk to me.
It's secrets all the way down with the Protectorate, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, now that we have that, we're gonna craft. We're gonna craft a headpiece. Utility. extra holster. Let's make sure it says extra holster. Let's make sure. Extra holster. Very nice. Okay. Had to make sure.
Unless this is about the mission. Can it wait?
No.
I'll see what I can do.
We need to get out of that. Crafting. Hold on. Extra holster. Boom. Crafted. Nice. Now we're gonna equip that boy. Helmet. 570. Look for. Boom. Extra holster. Blop. Skloot. Now we got you. Very nice. Mm. 22's crazy. But I'm pretty sure what I got right now, it's Flash.
What did you need, Commander? All right, but we best do this quick.
Calm yourself. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. So that means, what was the bottom one? What was I using? Look at this boy. Air-cooled machine gun. The Enrage. That looks pretty cool too. But why is it 661? I may want to use this. But I could use the biggest blop in the world. Oh, it was the shotgun. That's what that was. I remember now.
That vault door is quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
She's about to go crazy though.
I might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander.
Talk to me.
Remember those components I found? I was able to turn them into something halfway useful after all. This gel should get us through that vault door. Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts.
I never doubted you for a moment.
You take the honors, Commander. I'll be right behind you.
Bloop.
Nice. I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here. This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
What am I looking at? I'm playing it.
In times of darkness, we must hold our principles dear. I fear the longer this war continues, the further we stray from them. Every step we take must honor the matriarch. I tell Henry this, but he is set in his ways. His notions regarding these rifts are sorely misguided. Why close them when we can use them to Arcadia's benefit? It matters not what the Order thinks, what the Doubters say. The Architect bestowed us with the power of skip drives so that we may secure a perfect future. We must act with haste. I only ever wished for Henry to embrace his role as the caretaker of Arcadia, the savior of us all. But if he has chosen a different path, I will do as I must. And I must not fail.
Mm.
I knew the Protectorate festered with lies, but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the Matriarch over a century ago. In exchange for skip drives, Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
That explains all the secrecy around sending us to Horizon Point.
Must be why the chief said we'd be on our own if we were caught. We were breaking the terms of this agreement. Unbelievable.
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the Matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here, it all could have been avoided. Things could have been different.
We're still cheating. Isn't that why we're here?
There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work, its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches. Nothing. Our dear matriarch is a fraud, a cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better.
Mm. Yeah, I don't follow. Care to elaborate? If people knew about this, I'm not sure the Protectorate would survive it.
Precisely. By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. No longer will the Protectorate's myth of superiority be used as a cudgel against its own populace. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
I think this plan. I like this plan, but I feel it might have some downsides. Terminator skip drives are what's causing the rifts. This was only benefit Auntie's choice. You know they'll try and corner the market. Mm.
Exactly! I think running around with me is rubbing off on you, Commander.
You've some strange notions of fun. Have you forgotten that it's the skip drives that are causing the rifts? Not to
Yeah.
mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
I'm so undecided. What do you think, Niles?
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot of good, too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
Do you think the Protectorate stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences.
This was a good idea, but I don't think it's working out. We should cut our losses. You think so that I'm on board? Never release it all. I don't care.
Hold on, Commander. Exposing the Earth Directorate in this way will cause people to lose faith and embolden the corporations to do as they please. Who does that help? Not to mention what might happen if that skip drive tech falls into the wrong hands.
That's
I've
true.
seen you bend over backwards to help this colony. If you truly believe this is the right course of action, I'll back you. But you had best be sure.
If you happens in the shadows, it's better all of this comes out now. I'm sick of thought. This doesn't feel like a good idea. We should cut our losses and
And
go.
should I refuse to leave empty-handed? What then?
And I'll be forced to stop you by whatever means necessary. I really don't want to do that.
Whoa. Put the brakes on, Commander. I'm sure Zeb can be reasoned with. I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb, but sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra almost perished under Sentinel's instruments as well. And you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory? Lay bare my throat for the Protectorate machine to cut?
Let me so dramatic. Let's do what Niles is actually saying.
I am listening. Though I suppose I could stand to be a little
Oh,
more.
Dole, what's up? How you
Out of
doing?
respect for my friend,
Always good to see you.
we'll
Happy
forestall the release of
Thanksgiving.
this information and
Super
seek another
happy
avenue
Thanksgiving.
to help liberate the people of Arcadia.
Glad you're able to see reason. I was worried for you for a minute.
I'll remain here for a while longer to cover our tracks. The Protectorate will discover the break-in, but hopefully never learn more specifics of what we did and found.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
I want to talk it over with the commander, but yeah, maybe we can work something out.
Hey, we did it. We saved this homie. Let's juice. Happy Turkey Day, my guy. Hey, happy Turkey Day to you too, my guy. Take it easy. Get double plated over there, brother. Well, hello. Hello. Yep. Yep. What's this? What's this? Oh, who is this? I'll bet we'll have a good time with that. Alright, let's do it. We have found the key. It's a whole ship part. Alright, let's do it. Bloop. Under restoration is crazy. I did that the first time though. So we gotta go where? Solicit the order. So wait, we did this. Oh wait, Goober. How about selecting the mission? You can't go there without starting a war. What if I just go start beating him? Nope, that's not it. Alright, let's get out of here.
Zebulon just sent word about reaching the vault. We really did it. I can't wait to hear what secrets were found inside.
Oh no. Can I use that computer? I can't. Dude, it's so exciting. It's super exciting.
Don't even know where to start with everything that happened in there. At least we were able to talk Zeb out of his plan and release everything we uncovered. I'm all for sowing chaos in the Protectorate, but that kind of information is liable to do more harm than good in the wrong hands.
Zeb had the right idea. He was just going about it all wrong.
I understand his desperation. What I don't understand is the Earth Directorate's part in Arcadia's existence. Ever agreeing to such a cruel bargain in the first place? I expect backroom dealing from unregulated corporations, not from the only agency keeping them in check. The Earth Directorate should be better than that.
These are just best action for the future, but we don't know all the circumstances.
You're telling me you wouldn't have done things differently, or at least tried to. Permission to speak candid, Commander. Strange as it sounds, this whole experience with Zeb has helped me finally understand the position Augustine was in. Back at Horizon Point, ain't easy having to decide between your allies and protecting untold innocence.
That's full of impossible choices. Is this your way of expressing doubt over how we dealt with Zeb?
I'm not saying what she did was forgivable, but I find myself wondering what would have happened if she lived. Isn't that the damnedest thing?
Because they deny us, her intentions doesn't matter, only her actions.
I think she'd have done what she believed was the right thing, up to the last. Whether that ultimately led her to redemption or perdition, who can say? Suppose it's all a moot point now. Reckon time will decide the heroes from villains in this tale, but it's gonna be hard to forgive the Earth Directorate for arranging the stage like this in the first place.
We're not entirely to blame. We all make choices that lead us here.
Deep down, I'm still convinced the galaxy is better with the Earth Directorate in it, flawed as it is. But what happened with Arcadia can never be allowed to happen again. Something has to change within the Directorate, and I think we're best positioned to see that reformation through. All said, I appreciate you giving me the space to work through this. Sort of feels like the future's opening back up after a long time closed.
I'll always be here for you.
Likewise, Commander.
It sounds like it's off world. It is. Crab witch. Okay. I'm sorry.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment.
Ew. Grandmamas or aunties.
The Ascendant's claims have been proven correct. They were, in fact, and level-headed this time. Other outside parties,
There we go.
less agitated, reportedly out
The best team combo wombo you've ever seen.
with these malefactors and brought these matters to an appropriate close. Hope no employees listening shot anyone from the order while this was being resolved, which you'll recall we explicitly forbade earlier. If you did, and any order representatives are listening, we can offer our standard regrets and apologies bouquet assortment delivered to the homes of any surviving loved ones. Alternately, we could just leave a dozen or so outside one of our local field offices for you to collect and distribute yourselves. In fact, we'd actually prefer that. Assuming by your silence, that's okay. Lovely, let's do that. Ta.
My ride.
Now, on to other things. Now, here's something to take your mind.
Charmander and
Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
I feel like it's 2 or 3. Oh no, here we go. The results.
Purchase and consume
with Auntie's choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy
What?
spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you
Certainly a more profitable program than the protectorate's watered-down rip-off. They call it. And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited Tuesday and
Get you something? Afraid he stepped away to his office. Think the boss would share that with me? I'm just a lowly factotum around here. I mean, I actually been concocting my own cocktail creations in my odd-off hour. I'm very creative, but, you know, he don't care.
Everyone consider where can I find the proprietor? Did I say that?
Only every day. But he's not as bad as most.
You ever come up with your own secret recipe?
In fact, I have. I once made a drink called Death by Purple Berry and also Uranium Poisoning. Very high concept. Only a select clientele would appreciate it. Fleetingly.
Where can I find the proprietor?
He's around the corner to the right, just past the stairs. Likely find him whipping up a fresh batch of Raptidon Bite cocktails. Won't do it in front of me.
Why not?
The drink's quite a hit around here, and it's Melquiades' own proprietary recipe. People would literally kill to find it out. More's the pity.
Oh no, oh no. I feel normal. Whoa, we don't want that. I think it's been a few. Alright, that one was for me. And that was for me too.
Schedule an appointment if you need to talk to me. If you're not a go-getter, then go away.
What?
The stamen of a typical Arcadian Titan flower, or Colossicus arum, is responsible for dumping several pounds of dander into the local
Have a profitable day.
cycle. Multiplied
You're here from Melchiades Alcantara. Afraid you're a mite bit late.
megaflora native to the colony, and you have a recipe for gunky eye, goop lung, post-nasal flooding, and worse. Unless you've stockpiled Falderall's mollifying
I'm
demulcent,
talking to the mysterious stranger.
an easeful release from Arcadian allergens of all
I'm about to unlock that for y'all.
Falderall's mollifying demulcent, and breathe easy once again.
Purple berry product samples.
Hey, go-getter. Get yourself over here.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
You. Yes, you. The maverick outsider with a dynamic joie de vivre. Do come hither. Look, I'll be direct. We've had our eye on you for some time. Practically a minute all told. And I can tell you're the very thing we're looking for. You possess the sort of rugged, nonconformist, individualist nature that our listeners identify with. Or believe they do anyway. From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, why, friend, you're everything they want to be.
So, Zachary, how can a daring, unconventional problem solver like myself help?
There's two things I desperately require.
Okay.
Realism, authenticity. Sure, some might say they're the same thing, but I use both to highlight emphatic weight. We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective.
Okay.
Of course it pays. Not amazingly, sure, but it's a rare chance to make something true and real that speaks to people and that possesses a certain cachet, right? Listen, you've got the stuff that can't be faked. Our listeners are sophisticated. They can see right through anything less than 110% genuine.
What do I have to do?
Step inside. I'll introduce you to our main creative type, Mick Tarkenton. Why, the things he does with words you wouldn't believe. He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell product. Then you provide your expertise, lend your maverick perspective to help him come up with how.
Sounds easy enough.
All it requires is you be yourself, unabashedly. Then get paid for it. Head into our recording facility when you're ready. Mitt will be in one of the studios. I'll be right along.
Okay.
Purple berry product samples. Purple berry product samples.
Official rules. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial.
Samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
So why wasn't it showing it when I was over there?
Go on. Head on back to the studio. Mitt will be waiting.
How about I do my job?
Horse sample one of our popular horse products.
Whatever it is.
They're completely edible. Try
Despite
one of
any and all
Angie's Choice
appearances to the
tobacco-laden
contrary.
products, and you'll say it's
Baba.
addicting.
Hey, didn't you hear me growl in a discouraging manner? The first testee ain't to be disturbed.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm gonna, converserate a little. Just wait over there for me or something.
As you wish. Retreating to hover at a respectful distance.
Sorry, they get a mite carried away most times.
There's Testy, huh? Sounds like you're an honored guest.
Oh, that. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't say that. Ain't accustomed to fancy titles. Don't mind them. They're here to make sure nothing happens. To me, that is. On account of being a close personal friend of Philip. Auntie Cleo. It's all a bit much, to be honest. But I guess it's like Auntie always says. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing completely.
You're gonna call Auntie a different name there.
She don't go by that no more. Guess I'm still not used to calling her Auntie. Auntie. There, maybe that'll do it. Anyhow, probably shouldn't just mull about here engaging in idle talk. If she saw me, she'd probably chide me for being overly friendly with everyone, like she used to.
Well, how about grabbing a brew then?
Yeah, I've known her since back when I had all my appendages. Imagine me going to a saloon or something. Why, you might come too, even, to chit-chat. Well, I reckon I could do that. With you, I mean. Hey, stay here, will you? Me and my new friend here, we're just going over there, to the bottom runger, to talk.
Being put, but keeping alert as if our jobs and our lives depended on it.
Meet you at the bottom runger.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Look who's back. You. I know one. Valo Andrews, owner of the Best Choice. Wasn't too keen on our success. Nokia just said she's meaner than a bag of Raptidons. I'll miss his wit. The only way I'd ever make it in that place is crawling through a vent. Some of us have pride. Hope you don't want a Raptidon bite. Nokia just kept the recipe a secret. From me, at least.
Right, so how does this all work exactly? They bring you a drink, and then people just conversate?
Yes, but small talk is for small people. People who matter talk about topics that matter.
Oh, right, and I'd add that big talk is for big people who matter. So we don't talk about work matters or our day. Okay then. What other sort of stuff you want to talk about? The weather, maybe?
You started calling her a name before. What did she used to go by?
Oh, Felicity. Felicity Carroll. Dr. Felicity Carroll, eventually. So guess she's Dr. Auntie Cleo now, technically? If that's how that works? She came to be lead scientist of research and development at Numa Experimental Station. I knew her when she was just Felicity, back in the good old days, when the company still did, human testing first, instead of just letting stuff willy-nilly out into the wild like now. I was her best test subject.
Dang. Not many people can say that. Definitely a distinctive claim.
Guess that's why them guards call me the first testee. Hadn't occurred to me before. Auntie must have come up with it.
So what was anything you really like back then?
Sure was determined. I'll tell you what. Made her own healing grease in a rusty old can of Spacer's Chaw. Got one of them entry science jobs at Auntie Cleo. You know, the corporation. Not the person. Was a whole different person back then, if you can believe it. Started scaling the corporate ladder right quick. Weren't too long before she left the colony completely.
You tell her you regretted leaving you behind?
You think? I'd sure like to think so. Not that I'd want her to feel bad or sad or nothing. Aw, you got me reminiscing something fierce. Did I mention she and I shared an expired chum bar once? Good times.
Expired chum bar? It's truly heartwarming. Or maybe that's just nausea I'm feeling.
Maybe I can remember other important things like that. I'll sure try. You know, this is nice. Talking like this is much better than when the other person just ambles off like they never heard you.
How's your relationship with Auntie these days?
Well, I haven't talked to her for, going on 40 years or thereabouts.
Wow.
But, we were real tight when we were nubbins. When she approved my request for this role, I got a letter from her that said, dictated but not read at the end. Like she was talking right to me. Or at me, maybe.
I mean, on Clay's Boys can say they got a letter straight from Auntie Cleo.
You're probably right. Sometimes thought it might be good to hear from her more, but I guess she's real busy.
How did he become Auntie?
All I know is one day, Felicity said she was up for a promotion to be Auntie. Said it was an idea that went through every generation or some such. Auntie, she told me once she needed to climb to the top no matter what. But that she was real sorry about the people she had to step on to get there, though.
It's probably not as heartless and out there as it sounds. Maybe said in jest.
You think? I mean, admit I sometimes don't get, jokings or inference. Maybe you're right. That might be all I want to talk about. The rest makes me, you ever have this empty falling feel? You know, in your chest? Like that, I guess. I don't know, would hate to be rude. You come out with me and all.
That's one last thing I wanted to ask you about, if that's okay.
No. There's stuff I can't say things about. Not to somebody I just met for now, I reckon. Sorry. You know what? I haven't felt this springy inside since Fel and I worked the garbage pile in Argos. Like, less bad. Maybe good, even.
Need anything? Till next we meet.
Did my body theft it? Oh no. But I took it. How do you get
a limited time offer and wonder about how your life would have been?
Step right up for the most exorbitant medical care money can buy.
We cure all physical ails. Most, at least. Well, there are a lot, I guess. We cure some physical ails. That sounds all right, right? No, but the medicament merchant right downstairs can set you up. I just do hands-on repairs. When you can't stand the pain, come again.
Remains one of our goals. Yes, now we strive to spread
Afternoon dream. I mean, it is active. I just gotta keep going. What, this way?
Purple berry product samples! Purple berry product samples!
Sorry, in the midst of composing. Here for a recording session? I'm back.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium from the boardroom.
No autographs, I'm afraid. Not outside of special appearances. Normally I would, but
official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Many of you are wondering, what
Is
is
it a
Auntie's
bowl of purple
Choice?
berry
It's
crunch?
quite simple, really.
Auntie's Choice is a lawful entity under the legally binding global corporate treaty of Versailles, capable of entering into contracts, owning assets, and existing indefinitely for the express purpose of executing its fiduciary duties to its board of
Something I can help you with?
See? It's quite simple. Now, why don't you get to shopping?
And now, back to it. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Can I help you? Ah, you appear like a rugged soul. Let me guess. Fesley sent you.
That I did. This is Mitt Tarkington, advertising copywriter extraordinaire. Mitt, this is our Maverick outsider. They've heard the pitch and agreed.
Charmed. Yes, well,
What are you trying to sell other than her me, I guess?
Everyone. If they don't have a need yet, it's our job to give them one. Then provide it. A little background first to frame your thinking. There are four personality types we appeal to when writing advertisement copy.
I'm like you.
I'm who you want to be.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a sarcastic doubter, am not normally into things, so you really ought to listen to me about this.
And I just hate that thing that never happens, yet absolutely could.
Any other general questions before we get started?
Well, let's get on with this.
All right. I'll ask a few questions about your singular way of looking at things. Then translate your unique perspective into lines for the ad. Now, first question. How can we best understand those like you? Any insight on your kind of unique perspective?
Well, yes. I always find my ways to make others' needs serve my own. I never met a back I didn't want to stab. Or mysterious, indestructible, defying both categorization and understanding.
So, to refer to you, I'll just make something up. Calling all, muggle lumps.
Muggle lumps.
Next question. How do we best illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know, or hate.
By doing your best, showing results, and sharing it with others.
Right. Maybe everyone watches for your next move, so they can copy it. What's an aspirational goal for those who identify with you?
To lord your superiority over them. To have it all.
Okay, perfect. How about you don't settle for less? Last question. What do you desire most out of life? And I should mention we have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering.
I want more girlfriend and ease it with my crave. Only the best to
Have just the thing. Now available in Hearty Eater Jumbo size. 5 pounds with an attachable feed bag.
Dang. Wait, what are you resizing? Can you play that all together?
Yes. Suppose you might need to hear it assembled to make sense of it all. Just a moment while we put it together. I can already hear it in my head, and it is perfect. All right, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly. Fine work, everyone. Take a good listen.
Calling all,
The term parasite-free
lumps.
indicates the fact that any kind of parasite found in an
You are. Everyone watches for your next move. So they can copy it. You don't settle for less. That's why we've updated our premier cyst rinds just for you. Auntie Cleo and Pal's deep fried Sisty Bits. Now available in Hearty Eater Jumbo size. 5 pounds with an attachable feed bag.
Yikes. That sounds terrible, actually.
I'm just like you. Until next time, look for me in the platinum executive skybox above the line of Scrooge.
Is that it?
Sorry, no autographs.
I don't want your autograph. Well. Just making sure it's secure. Heck yeah. Going up.
may I help you somehow? Likely by reminding you that this is not the entrance for unwashed service plebes. Please go tell your manager to fire you. Then follow proper protocols, or we'll find other vendors to patronize.
I'm not a delivery person, I'm a guest. My, but you were rude. Absolutely anything you said is offensive. I wasn't afraid of getting kicked off the ship. I would happily punch you in the face.
Good. The intention is to keep riffraff like yourself as far away from the lounge visiting clients as possible. I'm glad my choice of words got that point across very clearly. Now please, go anywhere else so that I can tend to the actual patrons worthy of entrance into the best choice.
That vent looks to be a viable way to get where we're going.
What? Oh no. So
You're back. Since you see fit to continue wasting my time, I ain't gonna bother talking like you're a top runger. You ain't soiling our fine establishment with your presence. Think I made that real clear.
ugh, you did, but I decided to try again. I like to go inside, please. Yes, but I figured that by now you'd realize the mistake you made.
Alright, I'll grant that was passingly clever. I suppose I can make an exception just this once. For a moderate contribution to my post-Boniface retirement fund.
This concierge is attempting to extort you, Commander. Providing the requested payment is not advised at this time.
What if I'm a really good conversationalist? That would be great for the club.
My, but aren't you a charmer? Clearly, there's more to you than the way you dress. Very well. I'll grant entry for the normal luminary rate.
I'd offer this much, and not one bit more.
Thank you very much for your very valuable patronage. It is our dearest hope that you have a lucrative and luxurious visit to the best choice.
I'm going to boop her. Oh. Well.
That anyone would want to be in this place.
Oh. What kind of bar? Yikes. Oh, shoot. I forgot I'm dangerous. It helps in the wild. Where are we?
This one. See? They're letting in anyone now.
Oh, I thought it was a guy. Open it. Let me see what you got up. Can the attitude. I work for your boss's boss's boss. Auntie Cleo.
Have an issue with the service? She's in her office. Door to your right. Oh, don't we all? If you must.
Wait a minute. Why are you all selling this? I thought it was a dude. It is a dude.
Everyone has their little hunch about which new product line will sell the most, but I say you need to ask.
What are you doing back here? No one's allowed. Who left that door unlocked? What are you even doing in my bar? Someone will be fired over this. Then, once they reach the nadir of their sorrows, rehired, only that I may fire them again. And I don't know what you think you're seeing here, but ignore all this.
Does look like the secret recipe ingredient. Seems like caught you red-handed.
What? All this? For the marketing of cocktails is simply how I relieve stress in a productive manner. It's a Raptidon Bite, a unique concoction devised by Melquiades Alcantara, who was simply my dearest friend. Or was. I
Wow.
procured its recipe from him before his unfortunate passing, and before you ask, yes, I have receipts for everything. As if I don't know how to scour a crime scene. Please. This isn't some run-of-the-mill one-bit operation. The best choice is the Spectrum Violet of the Esplanade. Our patrons pay well to stake their claim as the most VIP of the VIP. Now that we have the recipe for this dreadful elixir, our clientele no longer have reason to stray.
You're not cut out for subterfuge, clearly.
Think you're wearing down my resolve, don't you? Ugh. Yeah, maybe just a little. Look, I see you're going to be a problem. Just cover my efforts and expenses and the recipe's yours. Our patrons are returning already anyhow.
Bet the corporate investigator would like to hear about you. Yo, you were caught like an amateur.
Fine, you can have it. That admittedly was a mite embarrassing. Any serious player would have locked the door first, before spreading out incriminating evidence. Here you are, one lightly bloody, slightly less secret recipe. Time for you to blunder out the way you blundered in.
Mm.
To the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Yes, we did it. What's the other room?
Auntie Cleo here to address you with a hubbub over the
It's always the bathroom.
Arcadia's yaysayers and eggheads would have us think these cosmic light shows herald the end of the world's poppycock. Rifts present an opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experimental operations will innovate a profitable use for them. Rifts could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs.
Oh, I gotta go down there.
Motivating. The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
From their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent.
Need anything? You learned the recipe? Yes. Tell me and I'll make you one. Oh, the black powder was the ingredient what I was missing. There you go. Till next we meet.
We did it. Yay. Alright, now we gotta visit. Oh.
Don't let us keep you.
How do we get up there? Because we can't get to Aunt Cleo, can we? Found it. While we wait for the old tram, I'm gonna get a little bit of water. Okay. Oh. Hmm.
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
By Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your...
Hey, everybody, look who it is. Our duly contracted proxy. All finished?
I'm an mysterious days evokes.
Knew he was connected. What'd you find out? He tell you any secrets about Auntie?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent. You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of paid employee.
Her real name is Dr. Felicity Scarlet.
A rumor had it she was one of the Schuyler line, old money family, type who looked down at anybody who worked for a living. Never seemed like her. I got a whole lot of insightful observations like that, you know.
Wait, there's been more than one Auntie Cleo? Oh, explains a lot, now that I think about it. Like how she ain't a few hundred years old. Huh.
Learn anything more?
Sometimes she ain't an expired chum bar.
Whoa! Just like normal people.
That's real relatable. I mean, we all done that, right? but I just never thought she would. 'Cause she's Auntie, you know?
Yeah, like she could eat a bar right out of the paste obtruder. The freshest and least natural it's ever gonna be.
What else? Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally. Real roadmap to success kind of thing.
Diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie the Musical, the all-singing adaptation of Auntie's life story, which we've all, of course, watched 9 times.
As their theory didn't make it.
Didn't make the drink, or didn't make... Oh, I see.
Less we know about all that, the better. But I knew you'd effectuate effectually. Right? Wasn't I just saying? You, for your trouble, from all of us. Now, about that last person of interest. There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt. But he's kind of mean.
Full of scathing invective.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it.
He's in the break. Do I need to worry about security?
Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and holler at him, throw produce and such. Whatever that is.
Like helping me or talking exactly?
You know, we all been chewed out pretty fiercely before. Kind of a regular occurrence, really. But I swear, I ain't never...
I still have nightmares. Sometimes I think I hear his voice, and I start to run.
Uh-huh. Likewise. Future generations will tell cautionary bedtime stories about that day. Oh, that sounded very take charge. Have to remember that. Okay, we'll make sure you've got authorization to the brig when you arrive. May you effectuate effectually toward the agreed-upon goal state. That's the middle manager handbook again. Real take charge stuff.
Okay. Well, how do I get back up? Oh.
I done balled off the corporate ladder.
Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement.
Too much Spacer's Ale?
Stop all your moving and shaking. Go get this. I have news you need to know right now. The Space Rift has undergone a sudden and rapid intensification in size and vigorousness. And not in a new and improved bigger is better kind of way. Our own VP of Product Development, Dirty Hewitt, can attest to that. Auntie's right-hand VP was nearly killed by the Rift while on a business trip, acting as our duly delegated representative high-risk negotiations. Luckily, she escaped in a last-minute dramatic fashion worthy of a wireless serial, such as our own corporate fixers for hire. Check listings for airtimes. Now, back to the news. We're hearing scuttlebutt that the smaller rifts across Arcadia are getting an angry look about them. Probably nothing to worry about. Panic is not a profitable response. Auntie is
Oh
certain
no, I
someone
need to
will
be over
solve
there.
this little rift dilemma, turning a potential liability into an asset.
It was
Think of the
3.
potential, then submit your ideas to your department head.
Started on their arbitrary rule changes.
Dang.
This one reminds me of the morning we drove the
It was 3.
Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Hmm. Oh. How does one get down?
Skip the frivolously lengthy approval process.
A store next to him, I'm about to say. It is actually though.
Which do you like invading more? The Protectorate or the Order?
All that protectorate yay-saying is downright unnerving, but at least they don't worship
Going
numbers
down.
as such.
I never know what either of them are saying half the time.
Ah, wonderful. More of it.
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. Please do not taunt the prisoners. Thank you.
Don't you mean not taunt the prisoners?
I know what I said, and I meant what I said. Visitors to the brig are required to taunt the prisoners, at least to the best of their abilities. We hope you've deeply enjoyed your visit to The Brig by Corporate Compliance.
Yikes. Oh. Look at him.
Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I am decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. Let's hear it.
Okay, how's this? Myself, I didn't know Caesar Choice produced inmate uniforms. I was as you follow the rules, but 100 times better at not being caught. Is that cool?
Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and castigation? So, alright, I give up. What do you want?
You're going for an Auntie Choice. Let me
By
shoot.
that measure, everyone outside Auntie's Choice would be interesting. And trust me, nobody's an inkling as captivating as I am. Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away.
I want to know you did to make Auntie so angry. And what you want in return.
Appreciate the directness. A simple transaction. None of this self-determinism claptrap. Just two people haggling out a deal. Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, regional brand manager for Tau Ceti, Spacer's Choice.
Oh.
Auntie has it in for all of us former reps. But me, in particular, been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man? Dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now.
Let me guess, you want a shot at being pretty right back?
You bet. I want my turn. Figured I earned it. I mean, look at me. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say.
Alright? Retribution, that doesn't sound easy. And you just happen to have a pre-recorded debut on you?
Not on me presently, no. They tend to take things off prisoners, you know? It's weirdly universal. Also wasn't wearing this reeking thing prior to being staged for public ridicule. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk. Bet if you just ask the guard over there nicely for access, she'd open it right up for you. The PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked out earlier, before I got caught.
Sure, it seems ill-advised, but fun.
Wonderful. That broadcast is going to be the finest verbal rebuke of my career. I should mention, while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
Yikes. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I'm klepto, please. Please understand I'm klepto. That wasn't intentional. I have a problem. Thank you. Thank you. Oh no, please help me, man. Oh, oh gosh. Oh my god, quit taking stuff. I need in there. No, wait. I have that already. Why did I sell the same thing? Also, Stranger Things is out, guys. Like, what? How? Exciting.
The free market. You're wanted for crimes against Auntie's Choice. Make ready your bits, or make peace with the architect.
Oh no. Listen, can we talk about this? Maybe work out an agreement?
Now, just one moment. I'm simply doing my job here. Perhaps I can budge on the amount, but you need to pay something, or my supervisor will have my throat.
I have that many bits at the moment.
I'll take what you have then. There's no profit in killing a paying debtor, so you're free to go. For now.
Oh my gosh, it's my...
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. What is it?
Okay, access to the evidence locker behind you.
Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it. And or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion.
I'm not gonna do that.
We hope you've deeply enjoyed your visit to The Brig by Corporate Compliance.
How do I get in?
Welcome to The Brig. What is it? We hope you've...
You need money for that.
What? You forget what you needed to do? Get going.
Dang.
Beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these
Break
dark
the strike.
until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address
To get there without
not as the consul,
being crazed.
nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors.
Well, there you have it, folks. Protectorate under new management. And if you believe the Sovereign happily skipped away from his brain-scrubbed subject's rabid adoration, well, I've got 10 sacks of gold sprat shit to peddle you. No, this stink.
Yikes. Oh no.
Like a
That's crazy.
Putting the consul in charge is like letting the canid guard the henhouse. But their chaos is our net gain. Top VPs are already ballparking initiatives to leverage the situation, which we shall continue to monitor and take great
just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Wait.
Yes, Auntie welcomes you with arms open wide, and all you got is.
We heading right in there. We about to do it. And it's super windy outside. That's crazy.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and Spectrum leavings.
We've been here, but it's like a war
From
zone.
the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to borscht, entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nana peels, and tobacco husks for the
Nope,
perfect
that's gonna take me
combination
in
of
deep into the mountain.
chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Alrighty then. It's well past time for more merry melodies.
Ready to assist. Agents help me. Dispensing life preserving.
So here we are. We have this problem. Moving. Wait. It really is closed off. The only way to go through is through that war zone. Yeah, there's no safe way. Oops.
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase.
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's Choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of a Raptidon.
Responsible
Go, consume, like a good consumer.
glossolalia. Now, here's a
If you have business with Commander Purcell, I suggest you get to it. He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Or some such.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
Mm. Okay, okay.
How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch? Real warriors eat it right from the box.
We did it. We came here without, war. Engineering. Speech. Boom. We're gonna be broken.
Pick it up, tip it up, glug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's
Fizzos, Fizzos. Come here. Mysterious Murky Brown.
Next up, the real reason wireless
Yep.
free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
Yep. We expected nothing more. Nothing less. Hey, down with the man. Wait. Y'all had a store here? An additional medical inhaler slot. And incoming damage. Ooh. Is that like we need it? But I will take stuff. You know we love the crab rich. What else we got? Purpleberry liqueur, of course. Some mags. And a little bypass. That's all that matters. We're gonna check on this.
I've heard of this. A strike.
That's right,
Workers
folks. Keep
strike
your
their
chance
employer to death.
I can see the opposite from the office. They're definitely making her miserable.
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulants!
Well, pleasure not doing business with you.
With no rest and no...
Workers are too rowdy. Door stays shut for now.
Who do I talk to?
No more bottles!
Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause?
What's going on here? I need to get inside. Mind letting me through? What's going on here?
We're causing trouble. We just found out that we're basically slave labor. And now we're learning to stand up for ourselves.
There you go. Is that why you're shirking? You're tired of being treated like slaves?
We need the proletariat to yield to, worker subjugation by xenophobic proxy? No, that ain't right. But it's something that sounds super fancy when Will explains it. Honestly, we just want to eat, sleep, and relieve ourselves on a reasonable schedule. But the damn overseer, I think she's getting rich off of breaking our backs.
Well, I've been sent to help, so I'm going to help. I'm going to head inside or try to get this resolved.
I ain't sure how you're gonna get in. This door is barred from the inside, and I don't think there's another way in on the ground floor.
If you won't let us sleep or eat, you can't charge us for stimulants!
How will we get in there?
With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for a drink at a time!
We have a problem.
Get the exact same thing, but only work 12-hour days!
Am I about to find a way in? Or am I going to start something crazy? This is what we're going to do.
As anticipated, it is...
The trespassers' attack weeded the foot draggers from our forces. Their sacrifice is no blessing. They had one task, defense, but lacked the zeal to do it. Mourn in moderation.
This attack merely helped the Protectorate consolidate the best of our defenders in the archive. Do your worst, adversaries. The facility has never been in a more benevolent grip.
Stand by for further reassuring content.
Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on
Engaging
the
in
perfection of
clandestine
Protectorate
infiltration.
society.
You're in. Oh, I thought those were mines. A song Bombino.
Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today. I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office? It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule, and is making me look quite the fool.
Well, I'm here now. Tell me what you know. Those of you already looked like that before you were behind schedule.
Unsophisticated, impertinent, dim-witted. You'll fit right in with my peons. So, maybe it'll make sense to you when they babble about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice, and if we were still in Tau City, they would face grave consequences. Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work, and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to.
Alright, how do we do that?
You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Auntie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist, and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear?
What's clear is that it was actual Auntie Choice executives that sent me here.
Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work.
How do I solve the striking worker problem?
My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even further out of hand. We've only got a few guards, and they've got a lot of skulls. Plus, they may have made mention that if a ruckus starts, they'll make sure it includes me. So we're apt to try a parley first. That is, my team insists. They're very protective. They, cherish me. Yes, they cherish me.
I bet they do, bud.
They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dumber. Dumbly? Dunbar. It's Dunbar.
She ain't right. Yeah, don't know the name. You have the small of a crew. You don't know their names.
If I'm honest, my gaze is purely focused up the ladder, not down it. I am a very important upper, middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status scantily involves learning the names and faces of my peons.
Oh gosh. So their only value is to make you look good.
I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious and should be rejected. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear?
Crystal.
Best of luck to you. Remember that your actions don't just reflect on you, you are also representing me, which is to say, you are also representing Auntie. Do us proud.
What got stolen?
Did a smidge over the years.
Yes. What a relatable thing you just said, Prudence. We all wish our physiques were as perfect as our system.
Our pursuit of perfection must extend below the neck, Subaltern Prescott. We need a responsible regimen to stay in fighting shape.
Good thing we all follow the robustness routine of the Eden League. Exercise program of the Pitchball Pros. It's like mental refreshment for the muscles. Mandatory and fun. No crime in that, right?
It's like mental refreshment for the body.
Squat and give me 50 loin girders. Push through the abdominal cramping.
Loin girders?
90/40th. Almost halfway done. Take a breath and hold it for 67 seconds. Average duration of a harsh bronzing in the even zone. Don't you die on me now. What would your neighbors think?
Okay, I think that's enough toughening exertions for now. Return to your duty, subjects. Sore but proud of a robustness routine done well. When we are strong together, nobody can hack, cleave, ring, or bronze us from running
Hypothesizing.
to our opponents.
The labor supervisor's missive may not alleviate worker disgruntlement.
Was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the consul, and as such reflects his excessively high standards.
But open the doors when they fight me. There's no way back up there. Oof.
Heads up! Make some space! We've got a sanctuary.
We don't want to make demands, but no peeing in bottles and
Time to
cans.
conversate.
Wish I was back on the claim right now. Being on this scarce moon.
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days. No more bottles on factory floors. Time for unlocked bathroom doors.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business.
This is where I am here. Auntie Joy sent me to help you settle your complaints.
Settle my complaints? How exactly you planning that?
By breaking up the strike like they used to do on Earth with sledgehammers.
We've anticipated such brutish tactics. We got our defenses staged accordingly. You may have noticed the various folks in armor poised around the landing. That ain't by accident.
Attack, I see. Well, I guess I'll start by murdering them, then we'll see how you feel. Fair enough, I guess we could try to talk to this then.
I just want a little decency, a little humanity, a little compassion. That's all.
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day. It is
Yikes.
an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
How hard is it for them? You don't work here.
No, I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate grind who saw the plight of these poor folk and needed to help them make a fair and reasonable deal.
That's right. Leo has been an absolute wealth of what's what. Without him, we would still be toiling
under the yoke of oppressive undervaluation due to monstrous mismanagement.
Right, that.
And what is it for you, Leo?
Me? Why, my only motivation is...
Now hold it right there. We aren't here to talk about Leo. We're here to talk about what it's going to take to make us get back to work. Right?
Okay. That's right. What is it going to
Our
take?
shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning.
Are you kidding? All that would have felt like a vacation when I worked in a factory.
Yeah, well, of course you're gonna find it all ridiculous. You only care about what's best for Auntie. But there are demands all the same. Take them to Griggs.
Who's Griggs? Nope.
Why are you pestering me? Do I look like middle management?
Can't you see I'm on the clock here?
Okay.
We just want a little decency, a little humanity, a little compassion. That's all.
Where's the guy at?
Sorry. Time is bits. Bits is time. Or are, that is.
Oh no. So what, is he outside? Is he in the ship? So how do I get to him?
Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all.
Working hard or hardly working?
This seems like a goatee oracle. Let's consume lunch sometime.
Down to this exquisite next song.
Oh no. So, what do you guys expect me to do?
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulates!
I mean, they speaking. Let's do it.
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulating.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return?
I heard the workers van and they think we could get them back to work.
So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays?
They want their shift shortened. They are demanding 12-hour work days. They're asking for real time. They take during the day to be free. It's very important to know that the bathrooms are locked all the time.
They want to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans.
I can't imagine they'd waste this much time. It's a seconds for increasing morale.
You can't imagine because you've never overseen these lazy, slothful, generally undermotivated layabouts. It's my stern hand that keeps them focused. The bathroom stays locked. What more do they want?
Oh my God, they want their shift shortened to 12-hour work days.
12 hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
Offering 16-hour days means extra rest, which massively increases productivity.
Well, it's true that data shows higher worker productivity on sleep than on stims. I never imagined restful production being more cost-effective than longer hours. That would translate into more profit for the plant, which means larger bonuses for me, which should be more than enough to make up for the drop in hourly production. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want? Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity.
Forced
Giving something
scarcity.
away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
I also if they're free, they'll take them way more often, which is way more work.
What in the void are you talking about? My greed is certainly doing no such thing.
I know you've been personally profiting off the forced adrenal time sales.
What? No, I would never. That's slander and or libel. And you can't prove a thing.
At your terminal, the profits from you are going straight into your account.
Well, fuck. That's quite the rub, isn't it?
Yep.
All right, what do you want?
The workers get the insurance pay for free, and I get a fistful of bits.
Huh. I don't know why you would waste leverage on them, but I suppose you've got your reasons. All right. They'll get their adrena time, and you'll get all the bits I got on me. Is there more they ask?
That's everything. I'll take your responses to their leader and see what I can do.
Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that would be downright farcical. There is nothing good about this situation. Please, just resolve it as quickly as possible.
Thank you.
Our precious peril-laden moon is out of sight, but never out of mind. Its fate fully guided by the paradigm. Praetor is home to our glorious heavy industries, producing essential materials, leaving Eden unspoiled by industrial waste.
Naturally, our adversaries conspire to seize our means of production. The traitorous order managed only a paltry presence on Praetor. Certainly no threat to us. While the
Hello again.
self-indulgence in Auntie's
Do you have news for us about the negotiations?
I negotiated terms for your bathroom break.
That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? She willing to see reason?
I tried but was able to make 8 records. They stayed locked during the day.
Well, that's tragic. I won't give tell to all the ways we've been sneaking our business under her watch, but let's say no potted plant's been safe. I mean, what's next?
I still think it's what their
She
girls
willing
have.
to see reason?
Yeah, she's not too happy about it, but she's convinced.
Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. What's next? Excellent. What progress have you made?
Great news, I convinced her you should only work 16 hours a day.
That must have been quite the negotiation. Oh, my people can't thank you enough. This will be huge for us. Free time to sleep, relax and all? Wonderful. Well, it's not the outcome we were hoping for, but these changes will make our return to work much more palatable. Thank you for your help.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair cream now. But I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her angles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all. It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
Not sure how I feel about making workers' lives minimally better so they keep on slaving away. But I guess if they're too slack-jawed to see what's being done to them, so be it.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you must. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will, no doubt, be excited to learn of my approval. You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job, under my keen supervision, of course.
Where? That was bumping. And I'm listening to the enemy's radio, but it's fire. Here we go. Ew. The fire going crazy. The song is fire. You. Okay. I'm not smart enough to join the order.
Abundant entertainment delivered with acceptably reassuring vocal inflection. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
Prudence dictates the most vigilant defense is a virile offense.
Say, isn't that the team motto of the Protectors of Piety?
Can't get a pitch ball reference.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manty wasp. Well, out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
Well, I negotiated a resolution. The workers are back in a victory.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
It was a special result. Nobody's happy, but everybody's satisfied.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like to report?
Oh, that's all. What's my next assignment? Now let's go on making me more bits.
Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered, and it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
Can we just cut to the part? Hold on, back up a moment. Marketing is an art. What's this monopolistic mercantile methodology plan you
It is
mentioned?
an intricately crafted, multi-phase marketing initiative that will introduce Auntie's Choice to the rest of the galaxy and establish the foothold of our pending monopoly. It requires a series of daring, almost impossibly savvy, perfectly timed, and flawlessly executed stratagems to create optimal market positioning.
Whole thing's a load of bunco. Calculatory
Oh.
claptrap from a bunch of overeducated know-nothings who are so smart they're stupid.
Oh.
Go ahead. Tell them who devised it.
With pleasure! The archive on Cloister analyzed millions of variables with bazillions of permutations to create an idealized path for total competitive domination.
You don't trust the moon-sized mechanism to design
Some
marketing.
oversized computronical doohickey. Mapping out key corporate strategery, just all as you please, based on what? Bunch of numbers. We're Auntie's Choice. We know what motivates people better than they do. Real marketing is gut-driven. It's not something you think about, it's something you feel. Or that is, convince someone to feel.
Alright, whatever. Can you just tell me what to do next?
Yes, suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Praetor. Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important? Fine. Auntie and I agree it presents possibilities.
What Auntie wants, Auntie gets.
Attitude like that will take you far around here. A few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist into joining us, and/or dig up additional details about the process, do so.
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while. I promise you'll never want for compensation while in our employ.
See you when it's done.
Entertainment or fisher materials. Very, very well, very well. Alright, guys, there's going to be a part 2 tonight. Wanted to start us off with something right, get us a little further into the story. We've done it. So, we're going to go do complete our Thanksgiving, and then we'll be back to complete our other mission. But thank you for everybody who was watching. Dooley, thank you as well. Hey, you guys have a good Thanksgiving. I'll be back tonight. Peace.